What up, Spiller Nation? It's me, Light Spiller, back to do another video. Wanted to talk about some new games that's actually been added to my collection. I wanted to build up a little bit before I just went into it and just start talking about titles and stuff like that. But first I wanted to cover off the digital stuff because sometimes I'll leave it out just because I don't be thinking about it, and that's really what it is. But yeah, man, I've picked up some really good stuff. Some really, some people call it my game porn videos, so they really be looking forward to it. But first let me go with my digital stuff because I don't always get to talk about it. I picked up Double Dragon Arcade, and for those that participated in the walkthrough of playing that game, I went through it. Only took 30 minutes to go through, but classic arcade favorite of mine. I picked that up for like $7. Then I got Primal for the PS2. I never had that game. I always wanted it. Heard great things from other YouTubers, fellow gamers. For the PS2, it was a digital title. Also got Rogue Galaxy. I got that back. No surprise. I think I got it for like a few dollars one day. It was on a flash sale. Couldn't resist, so I had that. I added that back in. It plays really well. There's some things here and there that I wish would work out. I'm hoping they'll put a patch in. A really great title that I picked up for a few dollars, The Wolf Among Us. Really good game. Awesome story with the Fable Tales thing. I may do a review of it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But I already beat that game. I had a really good time with it. A new game that I picked up for $3 over the weekend, I think about a week and a half ago. Haven't played it yet. Is Her Story off Steam. Man, it looks good. I'm hoping to get a chance to play it because I've been hearing little echoes throughout the gaming community about it, especially when it was a nominee for Game of the Year, and so it really piqued my interest. So I was glad to get that. And then another game that I picked up was Gat Out of Hell. Basically, I guess like the DLC or the expansion for Saints Row 4. Actually, it's really fun. It's actually been a game I stayed up real late the other night playing. I played a few hours into it and I was surprised. Alright, let's go ahead and get down to the games. Cause one of my co-workers, he came up to me and he was like, I've been looking for you, man. I was like, oh, okay, what's up? And he was like, because I was sitting down at my desk and it was an older guy. He said, I heard you into the retro stuff. And I was like, yeah. I said, I sure am. He's like, man, I got some Super Nintendo stuff for you. I was like, cool. So the first game he gave me was Real Monsters. And I actually have played this. I played it on the emulator years ago when I first got my Super Nintendo emulator. And it's actually a pretty fun title. I would definitely recommend playing this. So I'm glad to have this in my collection, and above all, for free. The next one he gave me was Ken Griffey Jr. Winning Run. I've never played this game. I think I finally played it. No, I didn't play it this week. I didn't play it the one weekend where I was playing a bunch of my retro stuff. But yeah, I was glad to get this for free, man. I won't turn down a free item ever. And another game he gave me was Super Star Wars. I had this game as a teenager, and I actually already had a copy, but I'm going to keep this as a backup if I decide to use it as a trading or a giveaway or something like that, whatever the case may be. But I have to tell you, this is a really good game, really fast-paced, really fun, really upbeat. Now, the big thing that he gave me that I've been looking for to get back in my collection, I had only paid about, I think I paid $5 at a Craigslist deal. It was like 3-4 years ago, and I traded it off for my TurboGrafx 16, and it's the Super Game Boy. So he gave it to me for free, man. I was pretty pumped. I was trying to put all the pieces back on my face because I didn't know how the hell to respond to that. I was just like blown away. I was really blown away. Some of my other retro items that I picked up, I heard some pretty good things about this one, and this is Star Tropics 2, Zorda's Revenge. I went on and picked this up on a trade. I traded in some games that I knew I wasn't going to use anymore, so I thought, why not? it looked pretty good. So I haven't played it yet, but I definitely will be playing this. And a game that I didn't even think I would pick up was Tom and Jerry's Fist of Fury. This is literally a fighting game. You got the one versus, you know, you got player versus player. And I played this last weekend. I was like, I thought it was going to be, you know, like an adventure side-scroller game because I didn't even look up anything. Normally I look up stuff on it, but I mean, I got it on a trade, so I was happy about that. So here you go. It's in my collection. And much to my surprise, I actually haven't picked up many games for my Nintendo 64 in a while. This is the first game I picked up in, man, it's been a while. It was last year some time ago. Some more of my retro items that I picked up, and I have, oh man, I was on Instagram, and the store that I go to, which is Retro Madness, they've moved, and I may do a new video on them and show their whole new location and stuff like that. But they were advertising some Nintendo Power magazines and a few other things, and so I was just like, oh, I gotta go there. I gotta go pick up whatever they got. And one of the big things that I saw there, the first thing that I saw, and if you know me and you've watched my channel a long time, you know I'm a big Super Mario fan. So I was glad to pick up a copy of the Nintendo Powers for Super Mario World, man. I don't know why I got so low about that. I turned real newsworthy voice guy for a second there, but this is a really, really awesome magazine. Super Mario World is easily my favorite Mario of all time. Out of all of them, I love this game. It's so much nostalgic memories. If you've been following me, you know the story, you know my life and what I went through and how much this game just meant to me. And I think that's why it trumps all the other Marios. Not that the other Marios ain't bad or they're not good enough, but they're probably decent titles. But you know what I'm saying. The next one, and this one's trying to fight me right now. Let me see if I can get it to come up. I'm gonna just, some of these still have posters and stuff in it, so I'm trying to pull with this. It's another Nintendo Power magazine. Looks pretty cool. It's got the, ironically, it's got the E3 logo on the back. I don't know if I'm going to show this by the time E3 is already started. I think it's coming up this week. Another title that I love, Donkey Kong 64. And not a lot of people actually like this title because of having to go and collect all those damn bananas to be able to open up other portals if you don't have so many bananas. And then the switching between characters, some people felt like you should just been able to just have the one and do what you needed to do instead of having, I think it was like five monkeys or whatever the case may be. But yet another Nintendo Power, just, I love them. I don't know, man. Then one of my classics, GoldenEye 007. Why not? Why not? Why not, man? This is awesome. I can't wait to read this. I've kept all this stuff on my shelf until I did the video, and then I'll release all the stuff out. Let me see. I think my video's gonna cut out on me. Another one is the Nintendo 64 Unauthorized, or Super Mario World, or Super Mario 64 Unauthorized. This is a full walkthrough of the entire game, all the stars, everything released. Give me just a second because I think my video's gonna cut out on me. All right, Mr. Camera, don't you fail on me. All right, I got a few other things that I wanted to show before hopefully I get through the entire video. Some PS4 stuff that I picked up. You guys probably seen some playthrough of Mega Man Collections, the Legend. Wow. Legacy. Wow. The Legacy Collection. It's basically got the Mega Man 1 through 6. And pretty awesome stuff. Pretty great title. The only gripe I have is that they didn't do up the graphics or anything. They just kept it exactly the same. I mean, they changed the borders and stuff like that, but I mean the gameplay is exactly the same, so don't expect much difference. So I was glad to get this on a trade as well. Next game I picked this up a few months ago, was Until Dawn. I heard really, really good things about it, so I thought, why not? Since I got it on a trade, I might as well go ahead and pick it up. So pretty much came to me for free. Another game I got on a trade, and this game is going to easily be in my game of the year. I don't know if it's going to be number 1, number 2, or whatever the case may be, but this game looks beautiful. The graphics are awesome. The story play, the action, the suspense, the mechanics. Do I need to keep going on and on about this game? This is a freaking awesome way, a beastly end to a thief's end. I haven't played much. I've played a few hours. I'm like on chapter 5 or 6, so it's really getting started. But the visuals, I mean, the artistic work that was done with the visual on their faces and everything, it looks realistic. I mean, the lifelike environments, I mean, it's crazy. But the last few items I wanted to show you guys, I've been wanting one for a while, and I finally got one, and it's a PS Vita. I actually ended up getting a white one. I wanted the blue, but all they had was white and black, so I thought, why not? I was like, he was like, well, I got a white one back there. I was like, sure, go ahead. I'm over here firing up the screen. The cool thing was all my games that are cross-platform from my PS4 or other platforms, I automatically was able to load them up. So I was glad about that. So here you go. I got my little, trying to keep it from glowing. I mean, I was able to put like a lot of the big titles that I've been playing, and now I can play a lot of that stuff on the go. I went real cheap with my memory card. I only got a 4 gig. Here's my charge, and it keeps a really good, decent charge. I think it's like 5 to 8 hours. It may be longer than that. Plays really well. You got the nice flat screen. Plus, you got the remote play for your PS4 and PS3. But here's my other game that I got as well. Of course, I had to go with God of War, the collection, God of War 1 and 2. And I probably got about 30, 40 games with it already. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. All right. If you got any questions, comments, leave them below. Other than that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe as always. I'm Light Spiller, and I'm out.